Circus Flora is very special. It's this beautiful art form, and Circus Flora does it in the best way possible. Getting to experience something that's so visceral helps us kind of come together in a real physical sense that we don't necessarily get to if we're sitting next to each other on a couch, watching a TV while looking at our phones. We make it very intimate. We put you right next to the action.
It's very edgy this year. It has a new feeling to it that we've never had before, which I think people will be really excited about. We have a high wire, we have a trapeze, we have horses, and we have a famous detective arriving who solves the case of the missing bellhop in a beautiful hotel, in a vacation area where people come back year after year to enjoy themselves. And a terrible thing happens. The bellhop goes missing. So we have a story, and every character is woven into the story.
There's some acts that St. Louis audiences haven't seen before. Cousin Grumpy in the Pork Chop Review is a trained pig act. There's a young man named Jason Dominguez who does something called the Wheel of Destiny, which is this giant monstrosity that comes into our ring. It's, I've seen it now a number of times, but every time it gets me. It's a little bit terrifying. We have a trampoline wall act. We have Circus Harmony's St. Louis Arches, a local youth acrobatic troupe that are just phenomenal, and just a terrific training program that they run at the City Museum.
Circus Flora has been around for 32 years. We've been a St. Louis cultural treasure, and what we're experiencing this year is a chance to really become a deeper part of the community by having a new permanent site for our offices for the Big Top.
We're just a couple blocks away from where we were previously, still right in Grand Center. The Big Top's going to be up for 6 months at a time, and we want to make sure that St. Louisans know that we belong in St. Louis, and we are a year-round St. Louis organization. We're a part of this community.
The Kransberg Arts Foundation became a partner of ours last year, a big supporter, and they realized that for us to really succeed and go where we wanted to go, that having a permanent home was critical. It gives us flexibility, number one, on time, when we can perform, what kind of time it takes for us to set up, and how we leave it up. We can expand our outreach programs. Our main outreach is Clowns on Call. We are at Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital every week. So we've expanded the number of patients that can be seen, and we've expanded the type of performers we have. Another one of our programs is Share the Circus, where we donate tickets to about 3,000 underserved members of the community. And that is supported by sponsors and donors and organizations and individuals to help defray the cost of these tickets. We're working to attract schools and do some special school shows, do some things that we haven't been able to do in the past. We're just really excited to share with St. Louis the idea that we are a bigger part of the community than they may have considered in the past. Part of our growth plan is to be known more in the community, and as people see this Big Top, as they see the new site, as they see the signage, and see that it doesn't go away, we believe they're going to start to realize this and realize that we are a vital part of the cultural community in St. Louis. And we would love to have their support so we can continue to grow and be here for another 30 years.